In the time before the Titans, before the gods of Olympus, a great battle was waged.
Hello there, Sir from 17 once again. This is my God of War Ascension Titan difficulty video walkthrough. This is the Grotto. Now this is an interesting little throwback to the swimming sections of the old God of War games. There's even a 2D section which I really liked, because the ones on God of War 1, I think they were all 2D. There wasn't any 3D swimming sections, I don't believe. I think that came later. But here's a secret cave. It's got more of the collectible chests in them. The cool thing about getting the collectible chests as soon as possible and filling your character's life and magic, not only do you get the benefit of having more life and magic, but you're also going to get orbs when you find those chests in the future, so it's going to enable you to level up your weapons and things much quicker. And I don't know if it makes all that much of a difference, because I was playing New Game Plus earlier on Titanmode, and I was using fully upgraded Blades of Chaos, and the Hecatoncheires just, it took the exact same amount of damage. It really did. Which is very saddening to somebody who enjoys feeling powerful in video games. But I don't know, maybe he's just set to take a certain amount of slaps. Maybe it's not a damage scale at that point. But here is a fight with two more elemental hammer guys, and then there's a puzzle that involves chains, but it's very simple. This fight is like any fight with these hammer guys. If it was just one of them, you could freeze him and beat him up. But when the other guy turns up, it definitely gets a little bit more complicated. I believe you can parry those hammer hits. It's just when he shouts and becomes almost unstunnable and starts casting magic, that's when you need to be careful. But I'm interested if there's a specific way of exploiting this enemy, you know, like launching him and juggling him, or looping him somehow. I'm going to do some experimenting, because I do want to make more videos than just a walkthrough for this, because it's a good game, and part of me wants to cover it out of spite of these reviews, because I think people are probably hesitating purchasing this because of what the critique is. All the reviews are saying about the game, and I don't think any of that resonates at all in this culture we have of annualized sequels, and they're giving a perfectly good game flack because it's doing the same thing that every single game this gen has done, every single successful game. And I just think it's harsh to pinpoint this when it's such a high standard. And the only thing I can think of is maybe these people don't like the action games a lot. And I do. I love action games. They're one of my favourite genres. So to me, this is just gravy. This is interesting too. If you can keep getting them in the Plume of Prometheus when it's powered up, you can keep them bounced. But if you let them recover like I just did, because I wanted to do the longer combo, which really didn't work, and he screams, he's going to start doing his magic. Luckily enough, the ice guys are rubbish. Yeah, the only ones that are a threat are the fire ones, because you can... they're cheap, that's it, they do that stun bullshit. You're going to fight one of these in the Trial of Archimedes. It's a lightning version, and the only threat he poses is his magic. Look, fingers crossed you can kill him before he starts doing that shit, but if you don't, I've actually been pushed into the fire by him, which sucked. But once you get past him, that third wave is just so flat, it's hilarious. You've got the centaurs that are back, that are intimidating as hell, but the God of War equivalent of a fly. They're so easy on this game. Like God of War 1, it's been a while since I played it, but I remember them being assholes. This game, they're just cream puffs. Big cream puffs. And then you take on a bunch of the Wraiths, and the Wraiths are annoying, but they can't get through your block. You're completely safe. So you just wait for an opening and you summon the clone, or you do a few hits, or you do a parry or magic. I can't even stress how much people have been overemphasizing the difficulty of that trial, and I want the people listening to have full confidence when you go into it that you have enough skill and enough experience on the game to do that section. It'll be rough at first until you get the system down, but it's not bad. It's just people that are so pampered by constant checkpoints and constant tutorials and quick time events and, you know, cutscene bosses that they don't want a challenge. They flee from a challenge, and I don't understand it. I really don't. Because if you're going to such extents to get away from challenge, why not just not play the game? Because at that point, the game's playing itself. But here's the 2D stuff. Here's me looking to see if there's any crevices or cracks. I do think I've missed some chests in that section, because I remember finding a few on my hard playthrough and I didn't get them on this. But this is not a collectible video walkthrough. This is just to help you get through it, and it should do exactly that. And that's interesting too, when you have to do the strange shimmy stuff. Sometimes the detection on Kratos going into the shimmy is a bit weird, and I don't get it. But that is the end of this short chapter, or this short section, and the next one is even shorter. So thank you for watching, and you take care now.